I have never felt less proud to be an American than I do right now. I've never felt more ashamed to call this country home than I do right now, because a majority of people in this country have just elected Donald Trump as the next president of the United States of America. The border wall, the mass deportation of immigrants, the stifling of Syrian refugees, or just Muslims in general from entering this country, the possible killing of the families of suspected terrorists, testing people before they come into this country to see whether or not they have American values. This shit is not sensationalism. This is not bullshit. These are things that he said. As little as it may seem, I hope all of you that enjoyed that progress we made did not take it for granted, because it's gone. It's gone. Completely gone. You think I'm being alarmist? All I know is that I'm ashamed of you fucking people. My top priority is to leave this fucking country. I've never been very high on this country. It's gonna take me a long time. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Don't know where I'm gonna go. Maybe I have some help from some friends. Maybe I don't. Whatever. Whatever it takes. I am not even going to so much as sniff that second dose that will allow me to travel, that will allow me to go and see my family, to hop on an airplane. I'm not even going to be able to sniff that dose until the middle of motherfucking October. Finland could be walking on fucking sunshine right now, and they are not, because this government has no fucking idea what it's doing. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of this is fueled and driven by selfishness. I have a member of my own in-law family, some moron, who was heckling me about how, oh, look, up in Lapland, there aren't that many cases, so it's totally okay for me to just take a fucking airplane back and forth however many times per month so I can go and have my ski trips. As depressed as I've been, as miserable as I've been, as much as I've wanted to as much as I've just wanted to move. And I don't mean move as in just like leave and give up on Finland, although that's starting to look like a pretty safe thing to do. And I'll talk about that. I'll tell you why that seems like a safe thing to do. Because people say that this is the new normal. And if that's the case, and this country continues to be as goddamn inept, as slow as they've been, I don't want to live here. Why would I? When I could go and live somewhere where they give a fuck about making sure that people get the vaccines in a timely manner. Why would I want to stay here for another lifetime of waiting 10 years for a goddamn vaccine? You bet your ass I'd leave. I would really have to hope that my wife would follow me, but I don't think she would. But there's only so much I can take. No matter how much Finns would not want to admit it, they are every bit as motherfucking selfish as Americans. Because I've had to hear it. Oh, I've had to hear it from Finns. Mostly online, because nobody will talk to an immigrant face to face in this country. Mostly online, I've had to hear how selfish Americans are, how little Americans take care of their own, and how little they care about public health. And in a lot of ways, they're right. But you know what? When the history book on this chapter of history is fucking closed, this country's not going to be able to look back proudly. What the fuck kind of bizarro motherfucking world have I moved to? Happiest country in the world. A distraction.
Because you hear me talk so much about things that I don't like, things I despise, things like Justin Bieber and Nickelback and a lot of modern rock, things like a lot of Republican politicians and Rush Limbaugh and all kinds of things. You hear about things I don't like censorship, things I don't like censorship, like censorship, like censorship. Like censorship. I want you to have some balls and tell me what you mean, and stop listening to these mindless fucking cretins who keep telling you not to have a negative opinion on something just so they can feel better about themselves. I will say whatever I damn well please. I will say whatever I damn well please, and if you don't like it, well, you can just go to hell. I think the world would work a lot better, in fact, if more people would simply follow the logic of, I'm going to give you my opinion if you post your fucking picture in a public place like Facebook, or if you ask me for your opinion, I tell you something that you don't like. Don't tell me. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's called criticism. It's called having an opinion. Since when did people in this country, this fucking entire world, become so obsessed, neurotically obsessed with this notion that you cannot criticize anything? Kiss my ass! When you're saying, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, you're basically saying, don't have an original opinion. Just praise it and move on. 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 Because there would be no negative opinions allowed, because, well, if the critics have nothing nice to say, then they just shouldn't say anything at all. You people that say this, you teachers that preach this to your kids, you're teaching them to be afraid of criticism, and you need to stop, you need to let it go, you need to let them hear a few bad things about themselves every now and then. Like right now, if you have a response for this video, make one. Let your voice be heard, say it loud and say it proud so everybody can hear it, because we need more people to stand up and speak their mind in this country. If they ask for your opinion, goddammit, give them your fucking opinion. And if they didn't ask for your opinion, if they're putting it out there in a public setting, and it looks like they want criticism, critiques, or opinions, give them your opinion. Take a chance, tell the truth, be honest. Am I really supposed to care when somebody says that something I said offended them? What do they usually want out of you? An apology. They want you to apologize for the thing you said. And what will that do? I mean, I already said the damn thing. I've already offended you, I've already hurt you. You already feel hurt enough to ask me for an apology, but what's the apology gonna do, make you feel better? Chances are I'll probably say something else that'll offend you 10 times worse than that just out of spite, because that's just the kind of nice guy I am. Because it seems to me that I should not have to censor myself or limit what I say just because I might just hurt your feelings. I say what I mean. I say what I feel, I say I offer my opinions, and some people might be offended by those, but me apologizing for those is basically me saying, I'm allowing you to control my speech, I'm allowing you to control my opinions and my thoughts. Happy birthday.